everybody, welcome back to another video from Breezy Organization. I am on here today to show you guys the new releases because it is a Saturday, and don't forget that we did have a midweek film video this week that was released on Wednesday, and I showed how I put this page together and how I put my February monthly spread together. So those are a little bit slower planning videos. I kind of talked while I did it instead of speeding it up and talking over it. Because I know we've had several requests to go a little bit slower on some of our planning videos, so we've got a mixture. So you'll definitely find that one here on the YouTube channel. That was the most recent video besides this one. And then today we're going to talk about our new releases. We have 4 things, technically 3 things because one comes in 2 different sizes, but we have lots to offer you guys today, and you'll find the links down below in the description. If you're new here to the channel, we talk about all things digital planning and productivity. I personally use an iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil, but this will work across many different devices. I encourage you to try before you buy. Go to breezyorganization.com, download a free notes planner and some stickers, see if it'll work on your device and the app that you are choosing to use, and see if you might be interested in doing digital planning. Last week, I know I had a bummer of a week. I was late on doing everything, and like I said, my planning did not get done last week as it should have. So this week I started early and I got a midweek video done. I got all the products done, and here I am filming, and it is Wednesday instead of Friday evening at like 7 o'clock. So definitely goes to show that if you have a plan, if you have your checklist, and if you are planning, you're going to have more time. So after this, I'm going to be able to go outside and enjoy my kiddos in the sunshine for a little bit. So super thankful to have digital planning because it allows me to get more done and allows me to spend more quality time with my family. So today's release, let's get right into that. First off, we've got the new pals. So we've got Movie Pal released today. We had this in the split screen version, but today we're offering it in portrait and in landscape. So let's get right into what this Movie Pal does. Landscape and portrait are going to work identical, and they're both set up the same way as the split screen. So this just offers you more real estate and a few more movies to track. As usual, we have 12 tabs up here at the top for you to track by month, or you can simply do alphabetical. You can do however it makes sense for you. You have 12 options here. You have 30 movies per each tab on the portrait. On the landscape, you get 24, so just a little bit of difference there between the sizes, and that's just how the proportions work out. So say you've just watched a movie. I'm going to go to the internet and I'm going to type in The Star. It's a family movie that we watched with our kids, so I'm going to click on images, and then I am going to save whichever graphic that I like for the outside cover. So normally they have like covers. Sometimes you can type in movie cover and maybe that will bring up a little bit better option, but I'm going to click here and this one will work perfect. So I'm just going to hold down, and then I'm going to save to photos, and then I'm going to go back to my GoodNotes app, and then I'm going to click up here and I'm going to find that photo by clicking images, and it's going to be the most recent image uploaded. And then now I want to put this on my first movie spot here. So these are not sized absolutely perfect to fit these movie covers because unfortunately the movie covers are in different sizes. So you can either have some white space on the top and the bottom, or you can simply crop this down. Now the easiest way to crop it down is this is fitting side to side, but it's not fitting top to bottom. So that means we need to take some off of the sides. So while you're on the image icon, you're going to click in the middle and you're going to hit crop. And then you're going to move this over, and it didn't fit by kind of a lot. So we're going to move over just a tad on both sides. Looks like I need to do a little bit more. So I'm going to hit the image icon again, hit crop, and take off a little bit more on the sides. Okay, there, that looks like that fits in perfectly. There's just a little bit of white showing on the left-hand side, but like I said, doesn't have to be perfect, and you can even allow for a white border to go all the way around it. You could just cut off the top and the bottom and then just have it fit more this gray area. Whatever works for you, whatever you like the looks of. So now I've got my first movie here, and all I have to do is click on it. And then here I get to add in all of my information. So I'm going to go click the images, and I'm going to add in that same photo right here. And this one, it just needs to cover that gray spot. So we are good right there. And then you simply add in the title and all the information from the movie. Maybe you had a favorite quote from the movie. You can add that in. And then here we're going to color in the star rating. So you can do whatever color you like, but you can fill in your star rating. And the good news about this is once you get one of these filled in, you can save it. So you don't have to do this every time if you don't feel like, if you're not a person that likes coloring, I get that. You can just do the lasso and then copy this and paste and put it in right here. And then you can copy both of these and hit paste and fill it in here and so on. So let's see, go ahead and do one more. Let's move him out here. This one. Okay, now for future, if I wanted to, I could just lasso all of this and I could add element, and I'm going to add it to probably the text. So now I've got 5, and then I'm going to add element and do text. Now I've got 4 stars, and then I'm going to add element and so on. So now I'm going to have 3 stars. Let's go ahead and finish this out. 2 stars and 1 star. Add element, text. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to my highlighter and I'm going to pick a pretty yellow, and let's see, this one made me laugh. I loved it, so let's just do yellow. We'll do the little laughing face. So you get to pick your emoji, how you felt while you watch this movie, which is really fun. Actually, I probably shouldn't color in his teeth. They should probably stay white. Okay. And then I can lasso this and I can save that too if I wanted to, if I didn't want to have to fill that in again. So that's how I felt while watching the movie, and then I can put in my highlights and my review. So all the details that you need to know about your movies that you're watching, you need to keep track of that. So that is the Movie Pal for the full screen, portrait and landscape options. You'll find those on the site and linked down below. Next, we have some beautiful closet and beauty stickers. I absolutely love the way these turned out. This is one of my favorite stickers ever. I love this one so much. So you've got a stack of clothes, some perfume, a purse, a little container. It says her closet, and you got this whole closet sticker here. That's all one sticker. Then you have this little clothing like mannequin, and then you have a full mirror here. You've got these curtains as a separate sticker, the chair is a separate sticker, your ottoman is a separate sticker, and your rug. So you can decorate this with mix and match other furniture stickers within our shop, or however you would like to use those. I love how this door has a little lock on it. It's really cute. And then I absolutely love this little beauty desk here with all the lights around the side. And then you've got Pack Today, which is a great one because you're dealing with closet and clothes. You've got a little beauty container here that holds a whole bunch of stuff. And then you've got your hair dryer. You've got these cute little gift things with little shoes. You've got a beautiful chandelier that would be gorgeous with this scene up here. We have 2 portraits right here, and then we have beauty appointments. That's going to be a great one to use with this kit, and I love the pairing of that font. And then we've got a couch and another black furniture piece here. So I'm loving the little spots of black and pink in this kit. I just think it's classy, and then with a feminine touch to it with that pink. So really cute set. That's our closet beauty stickers. And then for an additional sticker pack this weekend, we came out with a really cool new type of sticker that we haven't offered here at Breezy Organization. If you watched the midweek video, you saw exactly how I use these, but they're called background stickers. So sometimes we have a lot of white in the background and we want to cover that up. So you've seen me do this before by hitting the highlighter and adding dots, by adding plus signs, by adding X's. So I thought it would be fun to do some stickers that are made for the background. So you'll see here in my weekly spread that there's X's and O's in the background. They're very light, so they're not going to show through on your colored, like just barely see them through the colored spots. But it's going to give you just an extra little touch to where it doesn't look like a plain white background. I absolutely love it. I feel like it gives it texture, and I love it. It gives it just a little bit of something in that background. So it doesn't look as plain. It looks like you have a more completed spread. And I also use this on my monthly February. So on the X's and O's pattern, you get a little bit lighter X's and O's, and that's what was used on the weekly. This one's a little bit darker. I used a white pen in here in GoodNotes and covered up on the X's and O's here so you could read this really well. Goodbye January, hello February. And then that way it kind of framed this piece, and you can see the X's and O's really, really good. So there are 2 of the X's and O's. Now the rest of them, we just came with 1 of each of them, and let me show you what those look like. Let's go to another weekly spread. Okay, we're here on another weekly spread, and then let me show you. So you actually get 7 items, but 6 of those are different. You get an XO pattern small, an XO pattern big, dots, lines, hearts, and grid. And then you get one of the XOs, the bigger one, actually comes in a light version and a darker version. So you get 7 total, but there's really only 6 different patterns. So you do get 2 XO patterns within that 6, but they're totally different. So it's sized just in a square. So whenever you use these, you can click and then you can crop and you can make it however small you want to. If you just want to grab a small portion and make the XOs really big, which is what I did on my weekly layout, you can do that by just grabbing a small portion of them. So really whatever you want to do here. And then I'm just going to add those right here, and then I can crop off some at the bottom and then just click on them and send them to the back. And it's going to give you this great pattern on the background to fill in some of that white empty space. So that is the XO small, and then you've got the XO small that's a little bit darker. So if you use this one, it's going to show through more. You might not want to use this one when you're adding text on top. If you do, you're going to want to erase some of those XOs because it's a little bit more viewable and distracting. And then we've got a dots, so we can make this big. These are really cute dots. And then we're going to arrange, send it to the back, and you can see your shapes are really, really good, but it fills in all of that background. I absolutely love these. And you could actually use these just on the side, just in small sections. It doesn't have to go across the whole background. And then we've got a really fun lines one. So these are not perfect lines where it looks like a notebook, but they're real fun, like graphic lines. So we can click on this, arrange, send to back. Again, you're able to type in these, but yet it gives you a background texture. And then we've got hearts the same way. Love these hearts for February. And then we have XO big. So this one doesn't have hardly any spaces in it, and the other one did. So here's what the XOs in the background look like with the bigger XO pattern. So that one's different than the previous one. And then we've got a grid for the background. So this one turned out really cute too. We're going to make this bigger and then hit arrange and send that one to the back. Like I said, it just gives you some texture and some fill for the background. And we're going to have some more of these coming out. I'm going to do some that I've already used multiple times because I know that I will use them, and hopefully you guys will love them and be able to use them as well. So, but this is a new type of sticker we have here, background stickers. And let me show you again what that looks like on my weekly page. I just really think that it makes the page just look finished. So you can see all those XOs in the background. Okay, so that's today's release. We've got background stickers, closet beauty stickers, and the Movie Pal, both in portrait and landscape. Thank you so much for joining us here today. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below. I love reading every single one of them, and I try my best to get back to them. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, and definitely, before I get off here, definitely follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Breezio Family Group. If you want inspiration or more ideas of using Breezy Organization products, you definitely want to check us out on Instagram and on Facebook. We are very active in those groups as well as here on YouTube. So thank you so much for joining here today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy planning.